Everybody, it's Max McAllister here today, and I want to give you a little update on our tip-over protection we're working on. It's not much of an update, but I just kind of want you to let you know that we are working here behind the scenes, and the only way to develop tip-over protection is you pretty much got to tip over some Goldwing. So here's some pictures of our Goldwing on the ground, on the concrete. Poor thing. But even better than that, I thought, for far better entertainment purposes, you'd like to see how it got that way. So this is, I want to make, so like I said, I'm just kind of sharing with you, we're working on this, and I want you to know. So here's something you're never going to get to see, hopefully, in real life, but, ugh. It's our bike. So that was $1,200. So here you go again. We're just going to show you what it looks like. Now, by the way, this scenario here is a completely unattended motorcycle that the wind has blown over, or that the owner has kind of carelessly parked on an off-camber slope. So this is no human intervention, and the bike will actually go past the Honda tip-over protection, get up on, smash the mirror, and get up on the saddlebag and wreck the saddlebag. So a tip over like that is $1,200 to $1,500, mainly because the saddlebag cover is about $650. The mirror casing and the parts related to the mirror are another $250 plus. You're going to have labor. It gets the little decorative black bumps that are on there. On rare occasions, under the right circumstances, you'll get the tip of the handlebar and potentially the tip of the front brake lever. You know, if you fall to the left. We had it off, actually. Yeah, no, we actually had it off for some other thing we were working on, but yeah, our glass wasn't on there, so fortunately. But yes, you might break your glass, but you will wreck the housing. If your bike hits hard enough, it's kind of possible to tweak the actual main fairing bracket. Nobody in their right mind is going to have their whole front of their motorcycle torn apart to replace that. It can be bent back if it's tweaked in a good shop full of real mechanics, not parts changers, but somebody will be able to fix that for you. But what was interesting in our testing, because people are out there crying about needing this tip-over protection, because they're worried about their bike getting damaged. Well, the truth is, if you're anywhere involved in the process, if you do anything to slow your bike from tipping over, it will not tip over past the Honda tip-over protection. Okay? So if you do anything, you're holding a handlebar, got one foot on it, if you're over it and let it fall, and I'll show you. So people are acting like the bike flips up on its lid all by itself, and the sky's falling on the internet again. That's not what happens. So I came up with a couple of scenarios here. One is, one more video. I'm a guy who I forgot to, I slipped in some water here or oil. I pulled up to the gas station and I slipped. The bike does not fall over. Okay, it goes on to the Honda tip-over protection. That costs you like $50. Okay, we're not making parts for that. If you don't have $50, you shouldn't be on a Goldwing. Stop complaining. All right. Then I came up with another scenario. Was what was it? I had three more. I had like a side stand was one.
I did a bad job of parking.
Oh, I'm on a bad slope, or I'm at the gas station, but I'm with my bike. I'm not in the restaurant, and I see something starting to happen. Now this, if you grab your bar, is going to try and fling you over the bike. So I'm going to pretend I got flung over the bike. So look, I'm holding it. I didn't really get flung over. I just pretended that. But once again, the Honda tip-over protection, if you're doing anything, will catch the bike. And I think the last one we did, let's see if there's our poor bike. So anyway, that's enough. You know what we're doing. I'm just kind of showing you behind the scenes that I am working on it, right? So what I'm going to do is not what you think. There's not going to be big ugly things sticking out of your bike. There's not going to be extended crash bars and tubes. If you want to crash your Goldwing and you want it to, I don't understand the people that want to protect it when they crash it. We're not making crash protection. We are going to make something that mitigates the cost, extremely mitigates the cost of an unattended tip over when the bike goes fully over onto the saddlebag and the mirror. So we're going to help with that. All of this other stuff, you don't need anything. The Honda protection works pretty darn good, and either side's $50. You know, the other thing I don't understand is people go, I don't want to scratch my saddlebag. I don't want to scratch my mirror. What do you think tip over, you know, these people that want big gaudy crash guards and things, what do you think those are going to cost? $200? You're crazy. It's going to be $1,000 minimum to put 4 corners of crash bars around a bike. And in the end, when you tip over on the crash bars, you're going to scratch up the crash bars and bend them, and they're going to look ugly. Now, what are you going to do? Spend $1,000? It doesn't make any sense because you're worried about the one time your bike tips over onto one side and you're looking at potentially $1,200-ish to put the bike back to its original condition. My goal with the products we're going to make is going to be to bring that down to about $250. That's, you know, per tip over with replaceable components that I'm going to come up with. So it's going to be pretty cool. Nothing like what you think is going to happen. In typical Traxxion Dynamics fashion, we're going to have out of the box, well thought out, well engineered products that will save you a lot of money after your little initial investment. So anyway, that's my update on this. Please give it a thumbs up. Sorry, I'm going slow. I've got a lot going on, and I'm way behind producing all kinds of stuff, but it is happening. We're getting there. So prototypes are happening, and I've thrown my bike on the ground for your viewing pleasure, just so you know. So thanks a lot. Please don't forget to share, and don't forget my join button. And you can get discounts on all the products stuff we make here at Traxxion Dynamics for a couple bucks a month. And I'll keep this content coming. Sorry it's been so long I've been away, but I'll be back on it here soon.